welcome po dito sa mga adventures ng REU 8.
Hi everyone! On behalf of the Executive Director of the Occupational Safety and Health Center, Engineer Noel Sibinag, and in behalf of the staff of the Occupational Safety and Health Center Regional Extension Unit Number 8, this is Engineer Ellen. We wish to invite you to register and join the Basic Occupational Safety and Health Training for Safety Officer 1. The training for SO1 is a requirement for safety officer in the low-risk workplace with 1 to 50 workers and in medium-risk workplace with 1 to 9 workers. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through on how to register. So come on.
Okay, so to start with, you have to research for the OSHC. Okay, you type here OSHC REU8. That is the FB page of OSHC REU8. Okay, so this is the page. Then you have to look for the pin post. So this is the pin post, or this is the current invitation for the training. So maupay na adlaw, you are invited for a free BOSH for SO1 training for micro, small to medium enterprise. For this particular invitation, the date of the training will be June 2 to 3 to 2021, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So register here. You have to click here if you want to register. So let's try and check what are the other criterias that is required for you to be able to join the training. So Safety Officer 1 or SO1 is an 8-hour or OSH orientation plus 2-hour training of trainers designed to impart knowledge and skills on basic concepts and principles of occupational safety and health to enable potential safety officers SO1 certification to implement their respective company's safety and health program. Be reminded of the following. We will not accept more than 2 registrants per company. Minimum technological requirements were not met. Potentially high-risk establishments. Refer to Department Order 198 Series of 2018. Participants are required to use either a laptop or desktop with an internal or external webcam and microphone. Spreadsheet and presentation viewing editing program such as MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, Numbers, Keynote, etc. A stable internet connection is recommended, such as fiber Wi-Fi, and a minimum connection of LTE for mobile broadband users. It is recommended to have 8 GB data allowance or promo per day for those with data allocation limits. Please be advised on the online training etiquette. We observe wear a decent attire for the whole day broadcast of your webcam. Be respectful when interacting with others. Be on time. Please wait for the confirmation email to know if you are qualified for the free online BOSH for SO1 training. Within 48 hours, check your email for the confirmation indicating whether your registration is approved or denied. If approved, it will contain information on how to join the training and other reminders. If denied, it will indicate either of the following reasons. Full slots. Company needs 40-hour BOSH or COSH or MOSH or SO2 certification or higher. Responses did not meet minimum requirements. More than 2 participants per company. Unemployed registrant. No means to verify that the company exists. Okay, so those were the requirements for you to be able to join the training. Now let's move on the registration link. So click here. This will bring you to the registration link for the Zoom. So again, here is the description of the training, the course objective. Okay, this free online training is an effort of the DOLE OSHC dedicated for the micro, small to medium enterprises affected by the pandemic. Now, course objectives. At the end of the course, participants will be able to explain the importance of OSH, the national OSH data, legislations, and state legal basis of OSH, define and discuss the general concepts of OSH towards effective workplace OSH implementation, identify safety and health hazards in their workplace and their corresponding basic rules and control measures, perform risk hazards assessment, evaluation, and recommend appropriate control measure, explain the elements of workplace emergency preparedness program and discuss basic preparations for common emergencies, identify the prescribed administrative requirements with their corresponding penalties for violations, and explain the roles as OSH trainers and the basic skills necessary for trainers. Now, about the platform, download Zoom to your desktop or to your laptop. Join using a desktop or laptop only. One device per participant because multiple device access is not allowed. Online training etiquette. This is the same as what we have read a while ago. Wear a decent attire for the whole day showing of your webcam. Be respectful and be on time. Okay, so here, if approved, it will contain reminders on how to join the training. If denied, it will indicate either of the following reasons. So we have mentioned this already, but there's an additional one. Okay, so it could be company is not in the Philippines. Could also be OH personnel to train by PCOM doctors and ONAP nurses. So training will start at 8 a.m. So let's go and start registering. So to register, remember, all items with asterisks are mandatory fields, meaning you have to give inputs. You have to input information on those particular fields. Example here, for example, my name is Maria Elena, my family name is Diaz, then this is my email address, oshc.ru8@gmail.com, in which this is also registered with Zoom. Then you just have to type in here your confirmed email address. Then here, middle name. Okay, so you type in your middle name. Here for the suffix, if there's any. So if you have junior, senior, the second, the third, if none, just put NA or not applicable. Then your nickname. Then here you have to put your date of birth. So for example, your date of birth is February 8, 2000. Your sex, for example, of course, I'm a female. Your mobile phone number, 0998-591-4897. That's my mobile number. Then your company, for example, your company is ABC Company. Okay, your position, for example, you are the HR. Then department of section, so you can put HR section. Then your company address, this one is for the street. For example, your location is Salazar Street, so you just put Salazar. And then your municipality or city, in my case, it's Tacloban. So Tacloban is Region 8, province of Leyte. Then we have for the company address, okay, so this is the province. Okay, province will be Leyte. Okay, let me retype it. This is Leyte. And this one, your region, you have to put region 8. Because the Leyte is located in Region 8. Then you have your company contact number or numbers. So 839, for example, this is a landline, 1961. Then you have to write down the company web page or your social media page link. In our case, let's, for example, one www.abc ABC Company .ph, for example. Okay, so that is your company website, for example. Your industry type, for example, your industry type is banking and finance. So total number of workers, for example, is 1 to 9. Remember, this training is only for low-risk establishments with 1 to 50 workers and medium-risk establishments with 1 to 9 workers. Now here, this is not mandatory, but if you have PRC license, you can put, in my case, I'm a chemical engineer. Then here you put your license number. Then have you been inspected by DOLE? If yes, put yes. If none, just put no. So let's try using yes. So what type of internet connection do you have to access? So what type? Example, you will be using fiber, okay, Wi-Fi. Then here for your speed, it's either you write down the actual speed of your Wi-Fi, or you can check your speed by clicking this one, you copy, and you try to check what is the speed of your, okay. So let's test what is the speed of our internet. Okay, press go. Okay. Okay, for my download, I have 28 Mbps. Then let's check what is my upload. My upload speed is quite fast. Upload speed is 27.25. Now you can copy this one, the exact value, 28 and 27.5, or you can just copy the link. Okay, you copy the link and you go back to your registration page. You paste the link here, paste the link here. Okay, so that's it. We can check your speed. Now, what type of device will you be using to access the training? So as we have mentioned, only a laptop or desktop is allowed. So perhaps you have your laptop, click that. Do you have access to another or alternative device? For example, I have still a desktop example. Then do you have a built-in external webcam? Yes. Do you have a built-in microphone? Yes. Okay, since this training is for micro, small to medium enterprises, we may need proof of business if we find it could potentially need a higher safety officer certification. Is the company officially registered with DTI SEC certificate with mayor's permit? So either you have your DTI or you have your SEC certificate or SEC registration. Okay, so you click here. Of course, you have. If your response fit our requirements, we will be asking you to send a copy of one valid ID, 2x2 ID picture, and a proof of business for verification purpose only to be admitted into the training. So we need this for you to be accepted in the training. And of course, the question is for you to answer, do you have any question? So if you do not have any question, just put not applicable. Okay, then let's proceed. Now, this is a consent. Okay. Do you hereby agree to giving your consent to the Occupational Safety and Health Center to collect, process, retain, and store your personal data in accordance with the provisions of RA 10173 or the Data Privacy Act of 2012? So here you have to put yes, else. If you will put no, that will be a reason for the denial of your registration. Consent, do you further agree that by completing this official registration, you give your consent for the video recording of the conduct of training and that stating otherwise will lead to automatic dismissal of your registration. Okay, so here you have to put yes, else, automatic, your registration will be dismissed or denied if you put no, because we are really recording the training. Now, regional extension unit for pickup of certificate. So in which location, in which OSHC REU units or regional extension units would you like to pick up your certificates or your certificate? For example, you are located, of course, if you are in Region 8. So we'll look for Region 8, that's Eastern Visayas, this one. So your certificate will be sent to OSHC REU 8. Okay, so in Region 8. So please provide an alternative email address. So for example, alternative email. Okay. Then, if all information have been filled up, okay, information you provide when registering will be shared with the account owner, meaning to say it will be shared with the Occupational Safety and Health Center, and host can be used and shared by them in accordance with the terms and privacy policy. Then, of course, you have to click register. If this pops up, so all you have to do is just tick or click, I'm not a robot. Then you have to click again, register. Okay, so after registering, this will pop up. Okay, you could see meeting registration pending approval. So your registration is already with the account user or the training provider. In this case, it's with OSHC. Okay, so you just have to wait for 48 hours, check your email, and we'll send you the registration link if approved. Okay, so should you want to cancel your registration, you can also do that by canceling your registration. Here, for example, if you want to cancel your registration, click cancel. Then it will pop up a confirmation. Are you sure you want to cancel this registration? If yes, then you have to click yes. Then another note will pop up, that is meeting registration cancelled. So this is how you join or how you register for the basic occupational safety and health training for Safety Officer 1. Hope we were able to help you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our video, and hopefully you'll stay safe and healthy all the time. Thank you, and God bless everyone.